Okay, Luca, thanks for joining us, brother. How's the espresso?
Thank you for having me. Espresso's tasting good here.
You're enjoying that one, eh? You want
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
sip?
Cheers. Thank you for having me on.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers,
Cheers,
boys.
cheers. Let's have a sip. Let's have a sip.
James, I thought you would learn by now. You gotta put it over here, buddy.
I know.
Well, on the ledge?
It's his first time here, so he doesn't know about it.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Okay,
guys.
let's fucking tap. Let's
You
tap.
gotta connect it, James.
I love it. Let's tap.
Appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure. So,
My fourth espresso of the day.
Is
I'm
it?
buzzing. Yeah, my heart's pounding.
We just had one before you got here too.
Yeah.
we had to warm up a little bit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think this is number 4 for me too today, actually.
yeah. I usually don't crush too many. I'll have like a double in the morning and that's it.
After you wins, we'll talk about it now. After yesterday, I guess you need all of them, eh?
Oh man,
The Italy game.
that's how we're gonna start off. Just talking
Yeah,
about
might
it.
as well. Might as well. It's sad.
That was
Sad.
shameful. You know what? I actually wanted to wear an Italy jersey today, just
Damn.
just out of pride for like the glory days, you know.
I was thinking that too, to be honest. But
You know,
we
just
both didn't do it.
If they won, yeah, I'd have worn mine underneath
Yeah.
100%.
yeah.
just to shine some light on the situation, man. Because
Mhm.
you know,
Still gotta have the pride. But
like, does it feel like a World Cup for you guys? Like without Italy in it?
No, well, this one will more than ever, probably just because of Canada.
Yeah.
It being it just being in
Toronto.
Canada is
Yeah.
big in Toronto, but being able to watch Canada, I don't know. I mean, there's like that whole like controversy of Italians and Canadians right now. It's like, who are you going to cheer for? Like,
yeah.
I grew up watching Italy soccer. Like, that's where I fell in love with watching soccer and
Yeah.
the World Cup. Like, even just my first World Cup experience, we were on a family vacation in 2006. We were there when they won.
Oh
wow.
wow. That's
So
crazy.
right out the gate for me,
That's
like,
crazy.
not the biggest soccer fan, but looking back, that was like,
Do you remember where you were, like in Italy?
so yeah, I mean, I was at where my mom's side of the family's from, L'Aquila, Abruzzo,
Okay.
but I was sleeping
Oh,
when they won
that's-
because it was like 2:30 in the morning and I
Yeah.
was 4 years old.
Oh right, yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
my mom.
You were young.
Yeah, I was a baby, but I do remember like some of the games leading up, but yeah, 4 years old. Like, how much are you gonna really remember?
Yeah.
I actually vividly remember that Germany game.
Yeah, I don't remember
I
that.
vividly remember.
That's sick.
I remember coming home after, it was during the summer. I came home after camp and we just watched it. I think I got the end of it or something.
I was at my nonna's house watching that game, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What year are you guys?
I'm a
98.
98. He's
98?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then you guys would remember for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. We were
I'm
like, I guess we
01.
were 8.
I'm a
Yeah.
1, so
You were a baby, bro.
I was too much of a baby. But I
Yeah,
remember
twinkle.
like, yeah, I remember like the partying in the streets for the semifinals and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. That was one thing. Like, I wanted them to make it so bad because they're gonna be here.
I know.
It's like shit, man. Like, even if I didn't get tickets to the game, at least you're down there with everyone. You know, you can like have fun with like ripping on the. I mean, we're Canadian too, but like ripping on the non-Italian
Yeah.
Canadians and like.
And I would have cheered for Canada too,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. But
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah. It's
I just don't think I'd be cheering for Canada if Italy was playing them on the
no, me neither.
Italy
So
versus Canada.
I don't know. Like, if Italy's in the World Cup, I don't even think Canada's a thought for me, to be honest.
No.
Like, when they're
Unless they
not
get knocked
there,
out.
yeah, when they're not there, then yes. But like, if Italy's not there, I mean, if Italy's there, it's
Yeah.
like Italy.
Yeah.
I'll be
I know.
devastated. But
Like, I feel like I'm passionately Canadian, but when it comes to Italy, like,
yeah.
it's just there's so much passion for soccer.
It's also the culture too,
It's-
right?
Yeah, like, I
I'm
feel
way
more Italian
Yeah.
sometime.
Yeah.
Obviously, I feel very Canadian and like
Mhm.
I love Canada and I'm a big hockey player. So
Mhm.
that whole side of things, like I feel very Canadian. But
Yeah.
something about Italian culture, it goes back, it's like, it's beyond
Yeah.
me. Like
Yeah.
it's like, I think about like my dad and like he grew up in Italy. He was born there.
Mhm.
My nunno, like it's the culture I was raised in.
Yeah. The values.
And it's more of I was raised more in an Italian culture than a Canadian culture.
Yeah.
for sure.
Birthdays, family events, the food. There's cannolis on the table right now. We're drinking espresso. Like,
Hey,
it's-
man. Espresso
yeah.
and Italian food brings everyone together.
exactly. The music, like
love
that
that.
was, big piece of my childhood, and
Yeah.
like I wanted to keep going.
Mhm.
I don't speak Italian. That's the next thing.
Not at all.
Mm,
Nothing.
I know words here and there. Like if
That-
I went to Italy, maybe I could I'd be able to get around.
Yeah. Dialect or like proper Italian?
No,
Probably
not
dialect.
proper,
Yeah,
probably
yeah, yeah.
dialect. But even then, like I can't string a sentence.
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
broken words, and
Yeah.
hopefully the person I'm speaking to understands it.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say my Italian's probably just as good as you see in Family Guy.
Yeah, the
Eh?
bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Boobity bobbity boo.
Yeah.
Peter, what the fuck are you saying? You know?
Yeah.
That sounds like I'd be a bit better than you guys, but I don't know if you
Oh,
saw
no,
my
100%.
my story on Claudio's.
Yeah.
pod. Yeah.
You can.
I can speak,
figure it
out. Oh,
but
he's good,
it's
he's
it's
good.
like broke. It's super broken, and like hopefully someone will be able to understand me. But
Mhm.
I think I don't know. I think I'm pretty good though.
I think if I went to Italy for like 3 months
Yeah.
and like wasn't around a bunch of tourists, I'd be able
Mhm.
to like figure everything out.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I feel like when I was in Italy, like I would just be on Google Translate, just finding the keyword
Yeah.
and like whatever. Let's just say you go to a restaurant. If you say like, you know, il conto, like they know to bring you the bill.
Okay. See, I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
You
what
just
to say.
gotta get that word and like they know what the fuck you're
Yeah.
saying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when someone's like trying to speak English to you and you're just like you're just trying to like sound them out a little and you know, like you get that one word, you're like, okay, I know what this guy's saying.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if you see like an immigrant or whatever come up to you.
Yeah.
Like, they
Yeah.
don't speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta get that keyword out, you know?
Yeah. makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Right on.
So you're missing the tan. It doesn't look like you came back from Florida, but you just came back from the Players Championship.
Yeah.
Like, what was that experience like? And like, tell us a little bit about that clip that got you there, and like the support you received.
Yeah. So. Well, yeah, I don't know. It was a little hot there. I mean, there was a couple of cloudy days, but I was only there for 4 or 5 days, so I don't know. I tried to be in the sun as much as possible. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We only went to the beach for like half an hour. It was such a go trip.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were at the event. We were there for a majority of the day, trying to film as much content as possible.
Definitely.
But yeah, I guess I'll start with like just the contest overall.
Yeah.
TSN had made a post, and my friend sent me the post, and it was some sort of, you know, contest. Like if you submit an audition and, you know, it gets the most votes, you win this crazy trip. And then I'm looking at like the stuff that's on the trip. I'm like, holy shit, this is like a freaking $20,000 trip. Like a
Yeah.
stay and play, not stay and play, but flight and stay paid for, you know, everything, spending cash, food and drink at the event, like covered, crazy shit. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm like, I have a history, like I have a history with making videos and stuff like that. I'm like, I can make a sick video.
Yeah.
Loafed it. It was like a month that I knew about it. I waited till the last minute. And then I was like, okay, like let me dial in and make something sick. I tried my best. Made a video with my dad. And I was like, okay, like I kind of have a little bit of a following on social media. If it is going to come down to votes, I think I got a good chance at maybe winning this.
Sure.
They picked 3 videos out of maybe like 40. So I had to make the finals. That's what I was like worried about off the start. I'm like, okay, like hopefully I can just make the finals. I made the finals. Then 3 videos got posted. I remember waking up Monday morning. The contest ended Thursday at 5 p.m. I'm like, okay, I got 4 days. I'm spamming out content. I'm telling like the whole world about this, and hopefully I can rally like my friends and family and like other random people. Spammed it out on the Monday, and I remember being like right in the top there with votes. I'm like, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
I was like starting to tell friends like, yo, I'm gonna win this like sick trip and shit. And I guess I started speaking too soon because I remember Monday night I was at work and I was telling people at work, I'm like, yo, like I'm in this contest, like I'm gonna win, but like go vote for me. This girl like takes out her phone, like goes to vote for me. She's like, you're in last.
Oh shit.
I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you have 27% of the votes. I'm like, I was just at 80 like 4 hours ago.
Oh shit.
These other guys caught back.
Wow.
I'm like, oh shit, like this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Yeah.
I remember like being so pissed off going to bed that night. I woke up the next day. I'm like, nah, like Luca the Caddie doesn't lose. I was like, I gotta go harder.
Yeah, for sure.
So then I like again sent it to like a main kind of group of people the first day. That second day, I'm like, okay, I'm sending this to everybody I know.
Yeah.
Sent it, made stories, and like it was a crazy. I wasn't expecting like the rally like from the community and shit. Like it was actually a beautiful thing. Like watching everyone kind of come together. Like, you know, people that I don't speak to like on a day to day, but you know, everybody follows each other, and you're kind of keeping track of kind of what's everybody's doing on social media.
Yeah.
Even if you're not speaking to them every day, you're kind of aware, like, okay, yo, this guy's got this going on, this guy's got this going on, because you can't speak to everybody. There's just too many people,
Yeah, definitely.
and there's too much stuff going on, and everybody's busy in their own life with their own shit that, like, you know. But everybody came and like reposted it on their stories, and it gained a lot of traction. And then, yeah, over those next 2 days, just slowly but surely, like it was just chipping away, and then I won the most votes, and I got the trip. It was sick.
We saw like the support that you're getting from like, I don't know, Mark. I know I saw Mark Anthony post it.
Yeah, Mark Anthony, I sent it to him.
I don't know if did Austin post it. I forget. I don't know. I saw a few people post it.
Yeah.
It was like, it's a lot of support, man. And those
Yeah.
guys have a lot of followers, so
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing.
yeah.
Especially the guys that had a lot of followers, because then I was like, oh shit, like this guy's reposting it. He has like 40,000 followers.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much, right? Just to
No.
click on the post and vote for you. Like, it doesn't take much. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I always say support's free.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sports free.
We've been seeing that a lot on Instagram recently too. It's like, why not follow someone? Why not give them the support? You know, it could be someone's dream. Like, who knows where they'll make it because you did that. So
yeah, even just like collaboration. That's
Yeah.
like a huge thing that like I'm trying to head into with like this season coming up is just like I want to try and collaborate with as many people as I can.
yeah,
Definitely.
Sometimes it's tricky because they're doing different things. You know, they might not be in the golf space, but it's like, how can we like figure out a way to collaborate here, even if it's just for an Instagram reel?
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, just everybody helping out each other.
For sure. How was it being at Sawgrass? Because it's a
was
legendary course.
Yeah, it was good. It was it's a legendary course. We got to walk it. You know, we were inside the ropes. So the sickest thing from what I took about, you know, being at the course is like the way the fairways and the water are cut, like the architecture of the course, like is sick.
Yeah.
Like it's such a detail, especially with that course. There's like the wood kind of panels. I don't know. I'm gonna sound like an idiot here. I don't know what it's called, but it's like the wood that is up against the rough and borders out everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but like just seeing that, the way the bunkers are, the tree lines, like it's just a beautiful course. The mulch, like just the smaller things.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I was like most impressed about, like the way that they kept the course.
Yeah, that's what
the way that it was maintained.
It separates the good courses from the
exactly. Yeah, the fine details, like just the way the rough is cut.
Yeah,
It's one of the best in the world, right?
Yeah, one of the best tracks.
Even
in the world, yeah.
What do they call it? They kind of call it like a fifth major. It's not technically a major, but it's like a fifth kind of.
Which that was also a huge thing too. It's filled with some of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like another golf tournament. It felt like a major. There was that like level of pressure.
Yeah.
And then just sick overall.
How does it work exactly with Live and PGA? Like, can the Live players only play in majors?
I believe the Live players can only play in the majors, but like I'm honestly the wrong person to even fact check this stuff. But even though I'm in golf, I'm pretty sure you have to have won like a major event, or you have to. There's some sort of way that you got invited to the major. Not like any Live player can make a major. I think you have to be within a certain number of the world.
Your ranking.
Yeah.
But
like the best players, like the Bryson and you know John Rahm and shit, like they're invited to most majors. I think because they have won or their ranking.
Yeah, because I noticed he wasn't. Bryson's one of my favorite.
No, I wanted him to be there.
Yeah, so I noticed. Yeah, so that's why I was asking.
He's your favorite golfer?
I think because we'll get into it a bit more after, but because of his YouTube channel, like he's one of the ones I watch the most. So you were rooting for Oberg at one point. I saw.
Was. Yeah, he's more of like, I don't have like a favorite golfer, but if I had to choose a favorite golfer, it's probably him coming up now. I just like his composure. Like he's just sick. Like he's just like not flashy. He's just like nasty.
He was.
I guess I guess he did lose his composure, but he did kind of choke. I mean, fuck, man. I think I just have a problem with cheering for people who choke.
Yeah.
The Leafs, Italy.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
I don't like. I wasn't watching, but I heard it was a pretty bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Even I think Colin was on top at one point and he choked too, right?
Yeah, I think so. I wish he could have won.
How is it when you're there? Because like on TV they'll show you different players, right? But are you trying to follow someone, or are you just like watching a hole?
Like that's the tricky thing about like going to a golf event. It's obviously the sickest thing. but it's hard because you can't, when I'm on my couch, I'm watching every player, every single shot.
Exactly.
You can't do that when you're at the event.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching it on the TV. So we found ourselves like in the tent, and the players are like right there. Like we're at the event and we're still watching the TV and we're like cheering at the TV. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we tried to follow him for a few holes on 1 or 2 of the days, but for the majority, it's like it's hot. Like you just want to chill in the tent and like kind of watch the event. But we were also on 16 and 17.
Okay.
So we were kind of right there with the atmosphere. So if anything did happen on 16 and 17, we were right there with the crowd. So it was like a best of both worlds kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it is tough going to an event because it's like I've been to the Canadian Open. It's like, frick, man, are we gonna walk like 18 holes?
Yeah.
And if you're watching a certain guy, like it's fun. Like it's also kind of tough.
What was the experience like actually seeing these players like right in front of your face compared to like watching them on TV?
Yeah, it's wild. I mean,
did any of them interact with you or
like it
like not really? It's just such a big tournament. Like if I was there for like the practice rounds, I'm sure some of them would have said some stuff. When we were inside the ropes, like a caddy like kind of made like a joke at us, but man, these guys are dialed. Like we were there on the Friday. They're trying to make the cut because you don't make the cut in golf, you don't make any money. So you just lost money for the weekend.
Wow.
You're going home with $0. You're going down whatever, how much ever you spent on your caddy and your hotel and your flight and everything. So you're going down thousands.
10% regardless, or for the caddy? I forget.
I don't know. I don't know on the PGA Tour level.
Yeah. Do you know what the bag was for that for first place?
I think it was like 5 mil.
Holy shit.
Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Caddies make 10, like if they're generous, 10% usually of what the
That's
golf
crazy.
10%.
I think like Tiger Woods' caddy back in the day, like in 2001, and the purses were way smaller. I think there was a year he made like $1 million. And this is the caddy.
That's crazy.
In one
Pretty
year.
dope.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
Scotty's did good a couple
Yeah,
years.
Scotty's caddy's buzzing.
That's crazy,
laughing.
man. Oh my gosh. Who would you say your favorite player all time is?
I didn't watch golf too much growing up.
Oh, no.
So, I mean, I just like basic answer Tiger Woods, I guess. Like there's just an aura about him. Like I grew up playing Tiger Woods 2004. So when the guy's on the front cover of a video game and you're a kid and you're like, you know, that's who you're looking up to. But yeah, I didn't watch golf too much until 2019.
Okay.
So that's why I don't have like a favorite golfer right now. And honestly, like the sick thing about golf is like, if you don't have to have a favorite golfer. Like going into a tournament, there's a couple guys where I want to see win. If they're not there on the final day, I'm picking a new guy, and it might not be a guy I've ever cheered for, but he might be a couple shots back, and I'm like, yeah, I like this guy's aura. I like his vibe. I'm gonna go for him. I always go for the guy that's in like second or third. Yeah, it's like an underdog thing. Like the person on top, unless I actually really like him, I'm always like, yo, fuck that guy. I hope he chokes.
You're putting money on him, and you want
maybe. A little
first place guy isn't gonna make you a lot of money.
Yeah,
right?
no, they're not. It's so hard to bet golf.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, that's what I like about watching golf though, is because I'm always kind of going for a new guy.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So like, where'd you grow up? Like, how does a young guy get into golf? Was it like something that came from like your family, like a friend?
So yeah, my dad was big into golf right at the hop. I have 2 older brothers. My dad really pushed, I'm not gonna say really pushed golf on him, but he got him into golf and he really loved it.
Okay.
So this is my oldest brother, Jamarco, and he was like nasty from what I have been told.
You never seen him play?
Well, I have seen him play, but he's 8 years older than me.
Okay.
So he had kind of stopped, and I was still young enough where I didn't really like get to like actually watch him play and how good he was. But I think he was like top 10 in Ontario, like at a certain point.
Oh, wow.
And now, you know, he was like 11 or 10 or whatever. There's not many maybe kids playing at that time, but still like a crazy accomplishment. So I guess we kind of started off as like a golf family in a way.
Yeah.
My middle brother Daniel, he was good at golf too, and then I got into it. Like I was swinging a club before, like I knew what a club was. Like as soon as I was able to stand, like I had a golf club in my hands. So I was always kind of swinging a club and playing. I liked it like right away, but it's a weird thing because not everybody's playing golf, and it's not something that, like, I don't know, I grew up on a street with a bunch of kids. Like we all played hockey. It's not like they were all playing golf. So if I went outside to play, even if I wanted to play golf, it's like, what are you gonna play golf
no
on the
one's playing
street?
golf.
Like,
Yeah.
I actually did. I'd play from like grass to grass. I'd like hit like plastic balls across the street and shit, or in my backyard. But yeah, I wasn't like, I don't know. I think if I had known that golf was obviously gonna get to a point where it is now in terms of like how big it is in the whole world, I would have obviously like locked in at a very younger age. But
Yeah, for sure.
it was, yeah, I liked it.
So when you say you got into it in 2019, that's just watching it. You were playing before that.
I was playing, but again, it was only like, yeah, I mean, I think because my oldest brother stopped, my dad was like, okay, like I'm not gonna like put them into it as much as I did with him because it's so much money to like get into
For
golf
sure.
and like
Yeah, for
practices
sure.
and tournaments and stuff like that. That he was probably like, man, if these guys are gonna like give up and quit, like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna burn through all that money.
Yeah.
I always told him he picked the wrong son. I said if he picked me, and I would have been the freaking PGA Tour player right
That's
now.
hilarious.
But yeah, I play like 4 or 5 times a summer from the time I was a kid till maybe grade 10, 11. Then I started paying more because then maybe I'm making friends at school and like they want to go play because that's, I don't know, golf is an older sport, right? Like
For sure.
in elementary school, I had like one buddy that played that even like knew like, who plays golf in elementary school. It's like you also have to go to the course and like your parents have to drive you there and get dropped off and stuff. So
Yeah.
it wasn't until I got a job at the National Golf Club of Canada that I got really into golf, and that was in grade 12.
Okay.
So that's why I say like 29. Yeah, it was 2019 when I started working there.
Were you doing like serving at the restaurant or something there? Or?
So I actually didn't even know about this place, which is crazy because it's like literally my favorite place in the whole world now. But so I get a job at a golf course, just going to be like working back shop, cleaning clubs. It's a private golf club, so like the members keep their clubs there.
Oh,
so like you clean the clubs after their round and like put them back in their locker, and then when they come out the next day, you put the clubs on the cart and they're ready to go. And like these guys are playing every day, like 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So when I started there, I was like, dude, this is the sickest place ever. Like these guys are just playing golf every day. Like I need to I need to become a member. But it's a very prestigious club and it's expensive to join. It's like, I don't think it's the most expensive in Canada, but it's rated one of the best golf courses in Canada. And it's like right here in Woodbridge. I didn't even know about it.
Where is it exactly?
Langstaff and Pine Valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't picture
it's very hidden.
Yeah.
Like I drove by it all the time and I was like, there's a golf course there.
The only one I knew about was the country club that got closed down.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
It's like right around the corner.
Okay.
I never played there actually. Board of Trade, right?
Off of Woodbridge Avenue,
Yeah.
I think somewhere. Yeah, I played once. I played one of the 9-hole courses, like when I was just getting into it.
Yeah, right around there.
Holy fuck! I'm trying to figure out what this golf course is now.
Yeah, I mean it's extremely private.
It must be hidden.
Yeah,
for sure.
You gotta get like a lot of people are dying to play it, but you gotta get invited.
Is that where you would usually play, or like are there some other?
Yeah, so when I started there, I remember not playing too much my first year. I think I played like the course 3 times. It's like rated one of the hardest ever. So when I did play it, I was like, dude, this is like.
What were you scoring?
My first round I shot there was 122.
Oh my god!
Wow.
With like real rules.
Yeah.
Like drops and stuff, like no gimmies and stuff like that. I remember being like, holy shit. And then the next summer was COVID. And so that's when golf really like came up, I guess. Me and my friends would go golfing and then I was like, oh man, I'm working like at a golf course. And there's not much to do. Like everything was closed. So I spent a lot of my summer there. I was golfing like 3-4 times a week, which like I feel like the people working there were like kind of getting cheese because it's like it's a private golf club.
Yeah.
And I was like kind of abusing it, I guess, like my play. Like I was there 3-4 times a week and it's like, yo, this little shit's playing the course.
Yeah, that's what it is for sure.
Yeah.
I bet if you were older, they probably wouldn't turn night to it. But
yeah.
The people working there or the members?
I don't know. I mean, I never heard anything like bad.
Yeah.
But like people are probably wondering, like the members probably saw me every day there and it's like, this kid's living life, eh? Like he's just golfing for free.
We're paying for this shit.
Yeah.
Definitely feel the malocchio.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very Italian club too. So like, yeah, I don't know. Everything about that place, I love it. Just that's where I would say like all the golf stuff started. Is the National for me. And that's where I started caddying. I never caddied up until that point. They had a caddy program there. And they were starting it up. I think the summer after COVID, like the first COVID summer, and they were asking some of the back shop guys like, "Hey, do you want to start caddying?" And I was like, "Man, I'm not good enough at golf to like start telling these people what to do.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy." And they're like, "No, like you can start. There's like kind of tiers, and it's like you can start off as like a B tier caddy where you're really just like cleaning their clubs, and that's it. You're not giving them advice. You're not reading putts. You're not doing any of that stuff." So that's how I started, and then I got comfortable. I started liking it. I started getting better at golf because I was playing a lot at the time, and you get comfortable with them, and you start to see the way like they want things done, and so yeah, that's where I started caddying. It's where I learned, and then yeah.
Is there some type of like lesson, or you just learn like while you're like?
I did they had like practice rounds. I think I caddied for like a couple of guys in the pro shop. They were like, "Yo, come out with us one round," or like, "We'll go out with a member." And he'll know that it's a practice round. So he would tell us like he would tell me things like, "Don't stand there." When I ask for the number, shoot the number, tell me it's 165 yards.
Yeah.
But now it's downhill, so it has to be like adjusted. Now it's 153 yards. So you just learned everything.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
You're gonna say something?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what are some like unwritten rules that you would tell someone that doesn't know about golf? Like example, don't walk in someone's putting path or something.
Man, my friends like low-key hate playing golf with me because I'm such a stickler like for the rules,
Yeah.
especially like after playing there because they play like so proper, which I like it. Like I like playing with like the very proper rules because it's a gentleman's game. Like it needs to be proper.
Yeah,
For sure.
I don't like fucking around too much on the golf course. I mean, I do like because I'm a content creator and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
but there's the line, and I try not to pass it too much. Yeah, like stepping on somebody's line would be like, yeah, like I would never do that. But like people do it.
Yeah,
like my
yeah.
buddies will, I'll be like, "Bro, you stepped right on my line." They'll be like, "Yeah, bro, like you're gonna make that putt," kind of thing. But it gets everybody's kind of different.
Yeah.
Like I got a buddy that like when I'm teeing off, he'll stand right behind me, and it pisses me off. And I'm like, "Dude, you're doing it on purpose." So, but not everybody's like that. But me, like, yeah, I don't want like people moving and shit when I'm like teeing off.
Is it because he's right behind you, or like he was close to? Because can you
Not
be
even
far
close.
back?
Like, so there's a thing. Like, if there's like real spots to stand, like when somebody's teeing off, and when you're teeing off, and I'm like, let's say the ball's over there, I could see like a lot what's happening in front of me. So realistically, the best place to stand would be like right there. Now he's like right there. I'm teeing off over there. Let's say.
Yeah.
Like I'm teeing off down there. He's like right here. So like I could see his like feet and moving around and like scratching his knee and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to like concentrate, right? So I mean it bothers me, but yeah, not everybody. But
like when a B
there's so many
flies on the
small
ball.
there's so many small things.
Yeah, my brother, the first time we took him out to a golf course, I don't know if you played like public courses at all, but I think we were at Scarlet.
Okay. Yeah, I played there.
So we decided to take a cart because like he's not really a golfer. He didn't want to walk the course.
Yeah.
This guy starts pulling up on the green with the cart. They don't have those.
No, eh? Yeah. See, like
they don't
like,
have those. They don't have those carts that like stop, right?
Yeah.
So this guy's just doing circles on the green. I was like, oh my god, this guy's
Damn.
so embarrassing, man.
That's crazy.
And then like the warden was going around that day too. Thank God he didn't see that because he probably would have kicked us off right away. Like so bad.
Yeah, I would
So
have
bad.
gotten like some crazy.
Oh yeah, I was getting embarrassed and like
Yeah.
I'm not even like a real golfer like that, but it was wild. Wow.
Yeah, there's so many small things in
Yeah.
golf.
I feel like people wouldn't know about them until someone said something.
No,
else, so,
yeah,
like,
exactly. That's why I
it's
try
rough.
and tell like when I go golfing, I'll like try and like say it, but I don't want it to be like I'm educating and I'm like being this like guy.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I don't like. I'll always open up and be like, dude, like I don't give a shit, but like you're doing this wrong.
But you
Yeah.
do.
But like I do a little bit. Yeah, I just want them to know that like they're doing something wrong.
Makes sense.
I feel like
If
you
they
need to
did go with like a good player,
Yeah.
man, like these, I don't know, like they might like it's a bit like a big business thing. Like you're going on like a business deal with somebody
Mhm.
because that's what happens
It's
in
true.
golf,
Yeah.
like the business world.
Yeah.
It's like the guy's probably not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
If you're just doing
you're a
stupid
caddy
shit
at
on a golf
heart.
course.
So
Yeah,
that's what.
exactly.
I was gonna say, I feel like as an inexperienced golfer, you have to go with someone that knows what he's doing. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to learn. I always like playing with guys that are better like even just skill wise than me.
Well, fuck, I guess I'm never playing with you.
No,
then.
I played with everybody, but I'm just saying like
Yeah.
I get way better watching the better players.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. That You
Yeah.
learn from the better guys.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
like that as well. Like just with anything, like if I'm playing a sport, like I'm willing to lose every single game just to be around people that are better than me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it's like when you're playing like NHL or whatever. If you're playing on like rookie mode or whatever, amateur mode,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
you're scoring like 10 goals. Like it stops getting fun. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You want to get to that point where it's like
Mhm.
5-5 and you get that goal in OT, or like
Yeah.
you just lose. You know?
Exactly.
That's the only way to get better,
Yeah.
right? You have to be around that.
Can you like look at something and be like, I know what I'm doing wrong now, or do you need some type of? For me, I need some type of drill that like gets it into my head.
For like a golf swing.
Yeah.
I'm the most like non-technical player ever.
Okay.
So I never really got lessons.
Mhm.
I was like I'm a feel player. Like my grip is wrong.
Okay.
The way I swing is wrong. My stance is wrong. Everything is wrong with the way I play.
You're still hitting hole-in-ones.
Yeah. You get lucky sometimes, but yeah, I mean, so no, if I like saw your swing, like the like very basic fundamentals, like I know like where certain
placement.
clubs should be in your stance, and yeah, at a certain point, like I do know like a little bit about the grip, but I would never correct somebody and just you have to do it like this. Very feel.
What would you tell them when you're caddying then?
Well, when I'm caddying, I'm not really like giving advice on how to play.
Okay.
I'm giving more advice on course management.
Okay.
So it's like put the ball over there.
Yeah.
I don't really care how you get it over there. Just put it over there.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the guy's skill level, yeah, like you have to like gauge like if I'm caddying for somebody new, like a guest. Now, mind you, I caddy for like the same guys all the time.
Mhm.
So I'm not telling them how to play. Like they're good. I'm not telling them how to hit shots and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
especially where you caddy.
Exactly. They play 4 or 5 times a week for
Yeah.
the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Like they don't
So
need
they're
me
playing
to tell
more
them.
than you at that point.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're playing a lot more. If it's a guest and I can see like I'm way better than him,
Mhm.
I'll like give more advice and be like, no, like maybe like try and stand like this. But if they like it's all like give and take. Like if
Mhm.
they're like taking my advice and they're like about it, then I'll give it to them. But if they don't want, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like
Makes
when I go golfing and someone tries to tell me how to play, like I get super cheesed.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just like, dude, shut up. Like
Yeah.
you're just as good as me and you're telling me how to swing. It's like,
Yeah.
don't even, if it's like my biggest pet peeve, like I won't play with
Yeah.
people like that.
Me and
Really,
my
Yeah.
buddies have like a funny habit of being like, oh yeah, I figured it out.
Oh yeah. I always do that. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so funny.
But the question is, does anyone have it figured out?
Oh no, like you say
No.
you figured it out because you're doing good for a
Yeah,
second,
yeah.
and then the next second you're doing shit again.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I'll
Funny.
always say that like in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Like eating my burger, I'll be like, yo, I think I figured it out.
yeah.
I just get out there one more time.
Or like
Next day,
outside of golf,
shaking it.
like what are your other interests?
I'd say like, I mean, hockey was a big thing for me growing up. Hockey was my number one thing ever, passion,
Were you playing at like a high level?
No, I mean, I like to think that I could have played a high level. So I grew up on a street that had like 15 kids with
Amazing.
all between, like we grew up on a court. There was like, I would say like 15 guys that were around maybe like a couple years younger than me to like my brother's age. It's like 8 years.
Mhm.
So you had like the older kids, then you had like my age.
Mhm.
Bro, we played hockey every single day. We played road hockey every single day. 2 nets in a court, 2 goalies, 5v5, games that would last like 4 hours, friggin' 35 degrees. Like that was just every day. And I think that's where, my love of hockey came from. We all shared a love of hockey. Like still to this day, like the group chat is just 24/7 Leafs.
Yeah.
It's literally like Leafs
Yeah.
lunch in our group chat every day. And so we played road hockey every day. I didn't start playing ice hockey until grade 5, so a little later.
Okay.
They all played ice hockey before me,
Mhm.
and I was like super cheese. Like I was telling my dad to like put me in, but he like wouldn't put me in
Yeah.
because I don't know if he thought like whatever I wasn't gonna like actually keep playing.
It's another expensive sport too.
Yeah, exactly.
If
Man.
you
That
keep
shit's
playing.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got into it late, grade 5 late. And yeah, I mean, I knew when I started, I'm like, okay, I'm not making the NHL. Like, it's just not happening. I scored 2 goals my first season. I was like, I'm not making the NHL.
House league.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the same in my first house league season.
Yeah.
I feel like hockey's one of those sports that you got to start like
Yeah.
really, really young.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have to, unless you have like some crazy
Yeah.
talent. I
Mhm.
think I heard a story, like my favorite hockey player is Patrick Kane. I could be wrong. I swear I heard that he started playing when he was like 11, like on ice.
Wow.
Wow.
So maybe, I don't know if he was playing road hockey and it was like the same thing. Like his
Mhm.
dad wouldn't,
and he's got some.
his
of the
dad wouldn't
nastiest
sign
hands.
him up.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's got nasty.
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
Was there a moment when you guys were playing road hockey that you would be like, you would know it's over, like the game's over? Like for us, it was always like someone would do a fake fight because they don't want to play anymore, and then like
Oh,
we know the
yeah?
game's over after that.
That or dart the ball.
Yeah,
So
that's
the ball goes to the forest?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lose it in the bushes.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'd play till like dark.
Yeah.
Like it would be like pitch black outside. I don't know. Last goal win by 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Win
yeah.
by 2 went on forever. It'd be like
Yeah.
16, 15. Like yeah.
Those
I
were the
don't know.
days.
It was we'd always do up to 10 win by 2.
Okay.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
But then we'd play manhunt after.
Yeah, we would do that too.
And it was like,
Same childhood.
oh my god, man. I always
That's the
try and
best.
tell, like, I tell everybody that, like, I wouldn't trade my childhood for anything. Like, I think I had the best childhood. It was
I don't see it anymore. It's sad.
no.
Sad.
No.
I think like, well, it's obviously the phones
Mhm.
because we had video game. Like I had video game. Like we still played video games.
Yeah.
And that was a different era of video games.
Yeah, you didn't have
Like-
online and whatnot.
No online. And if somebody got a new video game, we were in their basement. It was like somebody's mom bought the video game. It was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
We all went like, it was like, I remember like waking up like genuinely like 8 a.m. in the morning and no phones.
Mhm.
So you don't know the other person's up.
Mm-hmm.
You just wake up. I'd go downstairs, make a Nutella sandwich, leave my house, knock on the person's door. It's like 8:30 in the morning, bro.
Yeah.
They'd open the door. I'd go in and we're in, there's like 9 of us in the
Yeah.
basement.
Yeah.
It was just
Crazy.
like clockwork. It was just like everybody knew to come out
Yeah.
at around the same time. And yeah, I mean that even just like the video game era, like multiplayer, like split screen.
Yeah. Funny
That's
enough,
just
I
done.
think
Yeah.
GTA 5. I think we were the first ones to get it. I actually remember it exactly like that. Like
Yeah.
8 people coming over here just watching us play GTA 5. It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was
And
cool.
like, yeah, so that's not even happening anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But like I
Yeah,
feel like it
it's-
was different, like
it's
you said,
lost.
with the multiplayer and whatnot, like split screen.
Yeah.
Like that existed, but like now, like you'll have like a household with like 2 or 3 PlayStations in the same house,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
like every brother's on a certain floor playing the game.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
My 2 brothers were playing. One guy was on the computer, and then another guy was on the PS3, and I was on
Yeah.
the Wii.
Mhm.
It's crazy, and we're like all in the same room. Like my brother would be like yelling on the mic. My other brother's pissed off because he's making too much noise. Then
Yeah.
I'm pissed
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we're like all like in a small room. Yeah, it's so funny.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Childhood was the best.
For sure.
Doesn't
miss it.
it's not like that anymore.
No, it's not.
I wonder if there's like certain areas. Like I think even Mark Anthony was telling us when he was here, he has like a park near his house that like there's all the kids outside. But I don't know around
There is,
here.
you just don't see like I don't find myself driving through like a residential area, like passing through like a dead end court and seeing like 10 kids out there, 15 kids
No.
out there anymore. It's rare.
No,
You
just
know what
don't.
though? The
You
world
literally
is,
gotta go to a park.
I feel like
Yeah.
the world is more dangerous now. So like parents might be a little bit more iffy about letting their kids go do whatever.
Yeah,
Like back then we were going wherever with like our parents didn't care. Like they
Yeah. No.
it has gotten I mean, my parents will then talk about their childhood and like
Mhm.
how much more
Mhm.
free it was back then too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think-
they would walk.
But
a
I think it
mile
was
to
I think the
school.
court had a big thing to do with it. Like we were all there.
Mhm.
I mean, it was a new court. The street got made
Mhm.
in like 97 or something.
Yeah.
So all the families that were moving in were either had like a 4-year-old or they were just about to start their family. So it was like we just got super lucky.
Yeah.
Like, we talk about it all the time and it's like, bro, we don't know anybody that had that many kids.
Yeah.
Like we got super lucky.
It was. It's good to be like I'm on a dead end. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah,
but
yeah. As
it's-
soon as I pulled up, I'm
yeah,
like, yes,
Yeah,
court.
we used
I
to do the
love
same thing.
courts.
Same thing.
Yeah.
We even used to like our neighbors have a basketball net too. We used to get 2 basketball nets, play
Yeah.
full court games. Like it was crazy.
Anything.
This was
Baseball.
the best area to
We used
be
to
in.
play
Yeah.
crazy games of
Yeah.
baseball, like
Yeah,
just knocking the tennis ball into the people's houses
Yeah.
and stuff. Like the amount of garage and cars we ruined. Like the neighbors that like didn't have kids were probably like,
Yeah.
I gotta move, bro. I
Yeah,
hate these kids
Yeah, yeah.
causing havoc every day on the street. Skateboarding, like
Mhm.
we did everything. We all had like a little era of some sort of sport, but hockey was always there.
Yeah, you mentioned to me before you came like you were interested in directing at a certain point.
Yeah, I would say like I never really knew what I wanted to do. In high school, like yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Funny enough, the very first thing that I can remember where I wanted to do something was I would see like TSN, like I would watch hockey games, and then I would wake up and watch SportsCenter in the morning or something like that, and I'd be like, yeah, that's sick. Like being a sports analyst, or like Cabby like had his own show and he'd be like interviewing players on the bench. I was like, that's the sickest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And I like got away from that because I don't know. I think like my dad was always like, you need like a good, like, not that that's not a good job, like that's a good job.
Yeah.
But he was like, you got to like do something like serious, like that you
Yeah.
can have a whole career in. And like, working in sports, like a lot of it is you got like networking, you got to get kind of lucky. A lot of it, it's like old sports players, like old sports players. Those are the job. They get those jobs first. They're first dibs on it. They know what they're talking about. They are fine in front of the camera. So I kind of just like not gave up on that because it was never really something I was trying to pursue, but just kind of like pushed that off to the side. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm in high school. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I have no clue what I want to do. Start smoking weed. That was a pivotal moment. My parents probably won't like that, but I think that like, I don't know. I think that like opened up like a world for me in terms of, I started thinking like maybe a little bit more outside the box. I started to get a better understanding of what I actually liked. And at the time, like the timing of all this is very like important to me looking back. At the time, my brother was trying to get into music. So he wanted to be a music manager. Okay. So this is like very key. He was like in studios and like working with artists and shit. And I was like, that's the sickest thing in the world. Like, this is so sick. Yeah. So when he was doing that, he would like a couple times he picked me up from school. He'd be like, yo, listen to this song. And he'd play a song. And now it's like an artist that he was working with. And he's like, yeah, we're going to drop this on like Friday and stuff. And I'm like, yo,
that's insane.
I was like, this is crazy.
He was producing?
No, he was just like managing. Okay.
Wow.
Like he didn't do, he wasn't doing anything musically. He was just like a connections guy. Like he's very good at networking and like making sure things get done. And he's just very smart in that
He was a music
realm.
caddy.
Huh?
He was a music caddy.
Yeah, in a way,
right?
yeah.
In a
I
sense,
guess
right?
that's what it is, yeah. And I just like gravitated towards that because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I looked at that. I'm like, yo, like my brother knows what he wants to do. Like he's going to be like famous and successful in the music industry. And like, I'll just like stick with him and like, he can get me a job and like figure out my life. Cause like, that's too much to deal with. And I think slowly but surely watching him move, and he works with a different artist. And now like, I was just like always gravitating towards what he was doing. So it'd be like, okay, like we gotta make a music video for this song. And I would follow him to that place. Oh, okay, they're making a music video. Let me like try and learn about what's going on. I don't know, like let me just like learn everything about that world. So at that point, I really liked watching music videos. So I would watch like music videos every day, and it became like a hobby of mine. And I think like somewhere along the lines, do you guys remember Cole Bennett? Like he still does music videos. I've heard of Lyrical Lemonade. He was like popping off at the time. So he would make music videos, and through watching music videos and everything, I discovered him, and he had like a brand. It was called Lyrical Lemonade. Okay. And I thought it was the sickest thing because it was a platform that he had built, and really he was just making music videos, but he was able to do other stuff. He was able to make merch. He was able to make action figures. He had a podcast. He had his artists on, and they would talk about the thing. He had a behind the scenes music video. Like that was kind of like the start of doing that kind of stuff. Like that. This was 2017. Yeah. Social media now is way different. Everybody does that. Everybody has a brand and a name and a logo and everything. A lot of people are doing that. A lot of people have that. But at the time, it wasn't as popular as a thing. And when I saw that, I'm like, this is the sickest thing ever.
Yeah.
Like, I need this. I need my own lyrical lemonade.
Yeah.
And so how am I going to do that? Because I don't really have any skills or anything like that. So I was like, yo, I'm going to make music videos. And it became, and so this is like right around the end of grade 12 now. I'm like, man, well, I have like a little bit of knowledge. My brother's probably going to keep on progressing in the music industry. I'm going to have connections based off of that. I don't know anything about a camera, but like, let me figure it out. So I just kind of threw myself in the fire. And I wanted my own brand and my own name. So I made a brand. It was called More Days Like Yesterday. I said, you know, who do I know that's good with cameras? Videographer, my buddy Jeffrey, my neighbor, wanted to kind of get into the same thing, more TV show and film, not music videos. But I was like, okay, like whatever, let's just team up, like whatever. And you know, like did that, made a crew neck, put my logo on a crew neck. I thought it was the sickest thing in the world. Gave it to like, you know, sold it to like 40, 50 of my buddies at the time.
Wow.
I went to film school and I dropped out like 3 days in because I'm like, yeah, I can't do the whole school thing. And I was just very like, this is gonna work. This is gonna you know, come into fruition. I'm gonna like drop everything I got. I'm putting all my eggs in this basket and I'm going full force with this thing. And you try different things and you like learn. There's like different avenues when you go out and you start to like put your mind on something. Like, I'm gonna be a director. It's like, okay, yeah, you're gonna be a director. You know how hard it is. You know how long that road is to like get there. And as you start to like listen to more interviews, surround yourself. I would listen to podcasts every day. I would watch YouTube on, you know, acting and methods and all that kind of stuff. You end up creating little avenues for yourself that you didn't even think were there when you started this big dream, this big goal. And some of those were, I got heavy into watching master classes on like writing. So like how to write a TV show, how to write a movie, breakdown of scenes, character development, setting, all the things that make a good TV show. I got super into that. And then I find myself somewhere along the line, like writing my own TV show. And so like, I don't know, it wasn't looking
linear.
back, it's not like linear. Like I was all over the place. I thought I was always going like upwards and that's what kept me going because I'm like, I'm getting better. Like I'm progressing because I had nothing in my vault. Like when I started this, it wasn't like I had come from a film background or anything. Like I had to start with nothing. Like I had no tools. I still to this day, I don't even know how to work a freaking camera, but I just like tried doing it all. And,
it just sounds like you didn't want to do it the traditional way. You just kind of want
no,
to
that's why I had dropped out. Cause I was just like, I just remember just being in school and just being like, no, I can't do this. I remember being in a class. I was there for film. I'm in a history class, like learning about some general in like the year 1712. It's like, and it was like a 3-hour class. I remember I'm like, yo, I'm going to blow my freaking brains out here. I can't do this every day. So I remember going home and I guess I was like, just like cheesed, I guess. And my mom was like, yo, like, you know, if you want to drop out, like you can drop out. Cause she wasn't, you know, my parents weren't all on board of like me becoming this director. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, like, where did this even come from? So they were like, okay, like, you know, hopefully like we can convince him to drop out and like he'll go get like a job in construction and just like make a bunch of money. That didn't happen. And then I was just like, I can't do this. So I dropped out. But back to what you said, I didn't want to do it in like the traditional sense. I knew that like I had to put the reps in and like go on sets. Like anybody who comes out of film school, I would listen to the people that took film school and what they had to go through right after film school. It's like, why don't I just start that chapter now? Why don't I just start building something now? Because the people that are out of film school, all they have is a piece of paper, and then it's like, okay, well, go become a director. And then they're like, what the hell do I do? Oh, I have to make a production company. I have to go get buddies. I have to go find acting. I have to write scripts. So it's like, let me just start that now. And I did. I worked on sets and You know, reached out to people. I worked on music video sets and things like that. There was one time I went to Hawaii. So I had you know, I was trying to make connections. I was networking. I was like throwing myself out there. It's like the only thing you can really do.
For sure.
So I had made a couple connections, and I knew a buddy, Sava. He was helping film a movie in Hawaii, and I saw in his story. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So I messaged him like, yo, dude, like I'll literally come out. I will work for free. Like, just like, can you like talk to the director or something and like try and get me out there? He's like, yeah, I'll see what I can do. And then he messaged me like 2 days later. He's like, yeah, bro, like come, like flight and stay paid for. He's like, you won't make any money, but you'll be like a PA, you know, assistant, and you'll be able to work.
Free trip to Hawaii? Why not?
Yeah, and
amazing.
I was like 20 at the time. I didn't know anyone there. My parents are like, you're not going. Like this is not happening. Like, we don't even know this kid. He's inviting you. Where are you gonna stay? Like, do you have a picture of the place? Like, but I ended up like staying in the director's house. Literally, like slept in the kitchen. Like I went there for 5 weeks. I didn't have a bed the whole time. I was living in a suitcase. I didn't have like a closet or anything. And I knew nothing. I had no experience of working on a set before then. Like maybe one music video or something. I knew nothing about cameras. Just from watching interviews and stuff on YouTube, I just like faked the confidence to just be like, fuck it, I have to just do it, and I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna fail, and it's gonna be weird and uncomfortable, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. And how
does that all transition into the podcast now?
I know. I guess
like,
that was
where does that
idea?
Question. Where does that idea come from? Like, what sparked the idea for the podcast?
So I think the story from that point on was like, I learned after doing that for a couple of years that I wasn't going to keep going in that industry. Like, I was like, okay, I'm not really good at this, and I don't have my place. Everybody has different jobs on a set, and I couldn't find, you know, there's the camera guys, there's the lighting guys, there's the sound guys. I couldn't find my thing. I was like, nah, this is like something's not clicking here, but I was too scared to like give up. And like, I didn't want to like admit that I was like wrong or something. Like, I didn't want to like back out or give up. I'm like, no, like I'm still going. I still have to go somewhere. I still have to like chase after this big goal of mine of like, whatever, maybe becoming director, I guess was like the North Star at the time. So I just kept going. I ended up writing a TV show with one of my good buddies, Marco, at the time. And so we wrote this TV show. That's where I was like I felt more in like an element as a writer. I was like, I like making these scenes and like, you know, thinking of dialogue and like, this guy's like got a crush on this girl. Like, how can we like write a scene where it's going to be funny for the viewer and things like that. So we ended up writing, we both worked at the National, the golf club. We ended up writing a sitcom like The Office, but at a golf course. Okay. And it was like the sickest thing in the world to us. Like that for the whole process was probably like a year and a bit, maybe 2. We wrote every day. Again, not experienced. We just wrote from like what we knew. The biggest thing in writing is write what you know. So we were like, bro, we both work at this golf course, like every day, like it's in a workplace, like every day, like funny shit happens. Like it doesn't matter what your job is. Like you work, you're a teacher, you're working on a construction site. Like there is little moments that like your life is like a sitcom. Yeah.
You're not experienced, but you have those experiences.
Exactly. And so you need to like, we were putting that in the show, and it was, that's where I found more of my element, or like maybe something I was better at. I didn't mind sitting in front of a computer for 5 hours a day, writing 10 pages of this first episode. And so we continued to write that. Then we realized that the next step was the most extremely hardest thing in the world ever, which was getting a script greenlit. And we were like, okay, well, like, yeah, it's done now, the script. So it's like, what the fuck do we do now? We have to film this. Oh, okay, well, it's probably going to cost like 30, 40K maybe to like film, get all these actors and shit. And so we were like, okay, well, like, yeah, we got to like pitch this around to like people. It's like, who the fuck are we gonna pitch? Who are we pitching this to? Like we don't know directors and production companies, and even if like they're gonna trust me, I have no experience. I'm a little shit kid. Like they're not gonna read my script. They hear this every day. Oh, I have $1 million script. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a tough moment because then I got to another crossroads where it's like shit. Like I don't know where to go. Like I'm stuck. I don't know how to get to that next level.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was probably like a tougher spot that I've been at in terms of all this, because again, I was like, shit, like, do I give up? Do I stop doing this? I don't want to. I know that like something is there and like I like working like in the creative industry and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember putting the show on the shelf, like just like, okay, like I'm not gonna work on this anymore. I'm gonna like just, I don't know, try and think of something else to work on. There was like probably like a year of not
working on it,
not working on anything, to be honest. And I was like, looking back, like that was a scary time. Like looking back, not that like everything is all fine and dandy right now, but at least I have, you know, the show and something to work on. Because as a creative, if you don't have something to work on, if you're not waking up every day and you're like, I need to put my passion into a project to advance it, like it's scary because you don't know what the hell to do.
Yeah. Did you ever consider like filming this yourself? Like with maybe just not maybe not hiring somebody, but like getting some friends that might know someone in film school.
Yeah.
Just like a low budget film, even if it's not like top
Trailer Park Boys.
Just something like
I know
on the amateur side, right?
Yeah, looking back now, that's a little bit of a regret. Like we should have probably just been like, hey, like let's just go film this. The thing is that when we were writing it so grand. The course was going to be so nice. It's like, we have to film this at a golf course. So like already that was already tough.
Yeah.
It's like, where are you going to get a golf course to film this? Yeah. Looking back, I would have made it work somehow. I mean, the script is still there and it's still like in the back of my head and it's still not going to go away. And I do have plans on bringing it back and writing, you know, it again and making it, you know, come to life. Yeah, we probably should have done that, but it was too grand. We were like, dude, there's all these characters. There's like 30 characters.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
It's hard. Like sometimes like writers are like stubborn because it's like, no, like this is the vision. Yeah. Like this is what I want to make it
this way.
Yeah, and if somebody had like come in and just been like, dude, like you're gonna regret this. Like just make it so you can at least have it and post it on YouTube and like maybe. Like yes, that would have been the next step because then we would have had something to showcase to a company and just been like, okay, well, like this isn't just a script, like it's right there.
Yeah.
It's different, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that didn't happen, which like whatever.
Led to something else, right?
Yeah, led to something else. And I guess like to where the show comes in, it was like I was still wanting something to work on. I still wanted to be in entertainment and do something. And man, I walk the golf course like in the winter. I'll go and like just walk it. And I was walking with a buddy and we were talking and we pulled up, like we were just conversating like just about life. Like I think there was a party the night before, so we were just like debriefing the party and shit. Like, we were hungover and stuff. Like we were just like talking shit. And we're on this par 3 of number 10 at the National. We were at number 10 at the National, and the way that the hole is set up is like there's a green all the way down below, there's water, but you're on the top tee and you're like looking down at the hole. Okay. I think we smoked a joint. I was fried. So I'm just like looking out to this par 3, and we sat there for like 10 minutes and we were just talking. I'm like, man, I wish I had a club right now to just like keep this conversation going and just start chucking balls at this green because it just looked like beautiful. Yeah. Then I'm like, wow, like that's kind of sick. Like a podcast on a tee deck. And I, you know, just like what we're doing right now, but we have a golf club in our hands and we're just shooting the shit. Yeah. Like how sick is that? One idea kept leading to another. Oh, what happens if it becomes this thing of like, we don't stop until one of us gets a hole in one? That was like the first thing was just like, okay, we're going to shoot 100 balls and see if we can get a hole in one. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it just kept on, like, so small things like that, it just kept on repeating. Like that night, I remember driving home and just being like, damn, like I have something here. Like, let me just like sit with this for like a couple days and I can like get something. I ended up calling one of my buddies at the time, good buddy of mine, Michael Fontana. And I was like, in my head when I was calling him, I'm like, I hope he likes this idea, because he's kind of like entrepreneurial and business background, and we've been good friends for a long time, and we always talked about like coming together and starting something, but we hadn't up to that point.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, fuck, like he'd be the perfect person to like do this with me. I remember calling him and I told him the idea, and he's like, that's sick. He's like, that's it. He's like, that's a good idea. I'm like, thank God.
Did you ever think like what happens if one of us gets a hole in one on the first shot?
Yeah.
Start recording.
I guess so. Yeah. Then you just continue on with the conversation. But he was just like, yo, that's sick.
Yeah.
And then we were just like, man, you just like keep talking and going over everything. Okay, well, like at anytime we were like, okay, like let's think of the problems from this first, because there's problems with this concept. And like we need to figure out the solution. So one of the biggest problems was, okay, well, we have what golf course is going to let us use their par 3 for an hour, 2 hours? They're going to lose so much money. They have people coming through playing the golf course every day. They're not going to like just let us have the par 3.
Yeah.
So we were like, shit, what the hell are we going to do there? And we were like, okay, we have to find like a private par 3. We have to like find some rich guy that has a par 3 in his backyard and like he'll let us use his space. That wasn't the easiest thing in the like we still haven't found a guy that has a par 3 in his backyard.
They probably just go to a golf course.
Yeah, exactly. And then then we reached out to a course. Before that, yeah. So I don't know. We kept on playing with that idea. You know, not everything was thought of overnight. Some of the stuff that we thought of in the first couple nights are not even a thing anymore.
Yeah.
But that week, I remember when we did think of the idea, we couldn't put it away. And that was like the sickest thing to me, was just like I couldn't get it out of my head. It was just a constant 24/7 thing in my head where we're going to get this guest. This guy's going to come on the show. Yeah. This course is going to like us. This course is going to start inviting us out. I'm going to be able to play golf for free. This is going to happen.
So you were manifesting things.
Just manifesting like legit everything. I think in that week, anything that has happened up until this point was like talked about and manifested, and stuff like 10 years from now that could be happening was talked about because we just saw like a long-term vision and believed in it, and we were just like, okay, like let's get to work, like let's put this on paper.
That's how you know you found your true passion, because like I always struggle with that. Like most people probably won't find their true passion in life, but I feel like it's something when you can't stop thinking about, like you're trying to go to sleep but you're just thinking about that one thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's like for me, I always find comedy as one of mine. But I'm just kind of scared to get out there, and like I don't know if I'll regret it or if I'll try. We'll see. But
you should try.
I know I want to. But
bro, we're gonna throw him on stage one day.
It's scary.
Yeah, do it.
Scary.
Yeah, we're gonna push him on there.
It's pretty scary.
You said I did.
Yeah, I did. I've done stand up. We can get into that because that's like a whole.
Yeah.
That's like a whole like thing. But I mean, back to what you said. Yeah, back to what you said about like not being able to fall asleep with it. Funny enough, I'm not the only 2 times I've ever pulled all-nighters. The first time I thought of starting the production company, like that night, I didn't go to sleep. I could not turn my brain off. And then that night, I didn't go to sleep. Like I remember waking up the next morning. We go to the gym every morning together.
Yeah.
And we were both like, dude, this like so like we woke up and we were like super amped, and we were just like, dude, like this is so sick. Like let's start thinking of names, logos, all this shit. And I remember being like, dude, I didn't fall asleep last night. Like I've literally been up this whole time. Just writing in my notes like everything I can possibly think of.
Yeah.
Like why do you think this one stuck? Like out of everything that you've kind of had a dream of doing. Why?
It's been 2 years since now. So it was like 2 years. March 2024 was when the show was created. I don't know why I don't know. Like it's just golf was a full circle thing.
Yeah.
It was like the first thing ever in life. Looking back, it's fun. like with those other things I had mentioned, something felt wrong when I was doing it, even though I wanted to succeed in it. Something like was like this, like people talk about like their passion. It doesn't feel like a work, like a job.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't feel like a job. Like I genuinely love waking up every day and like thinking about who we're gonna have on next. What course are we gonna work at? What are small segments that we could do with the show? And just interviewing people. Like I love hearing about other people's stories and journeys and stuff. Like that's what got me wanting to chase something of my own before I even had something to chase, was watching people's interviews and being like, wow, like I love the way this guy's talking about his career. And like that, like it put a fire kind of like under my ass to start something on my own.
And how does it go from like, because you said I think I saw some videos actually at first you were just sitting on some chairs like hitting some balls. How does it go from that into like a full production, like full round everything?
That's crazy, bro. You got like drones and shit.
I guess it's cool because the very first concept was that just like us, we had lawn chairs and we did 2 pilot episodes. We were planning on doing more that summer, but there's so much shit that goes into making an episode that maybe it was underestimated how quickly we're going to do episodes and stuff like that. So that first summer we only did 2 episodes. We did one with my buddy Daniel D'Amato and another one with my buddy Thomas Pockernick. They were guests that we could get right away, like because they're buddies. But they had cool story and we could make it work, and they both golfed. So we do those, and then we're like, some of the feedback was like, yo, you guys should like go out and like you should actually caddy him and like go like do the whole thing. But I didn't want to. That was an idea that we had talked about in the beginning, and we're just like, no, we're not doing that, because a lot of other golf YouTubers are doing that, and we don't want to. I don't want to copy the same format. It's also going to be really long. Like we don't want to. We didn't want it to be like longer than 30 minutes, because we were just like, fuck, it's tough for people to like our attention spans are cooked nowadays. Like even just like when I'm eating lunch, it's like if I see an 8-minute YouTube video, I finish my food in 2 minutes. I'm like, okay, bro, like I'm backing out of this video. It's boring as shit. It's tough. So we didn't want to make it long, and then I think we were just like, yo, again, we couldn't figure out a way to get a par 3 course. So I had said that we were trying to find a way. We knew somebody up north with a course in it's called Western Trent. I forget like where it is. Kawartha Lakes.
Okay. Wow.
So we drove all the way there, bro. We made the guests drive all the way there. We were like, bro, we can't, like the production crew, we were like, dude, we can't keep doing this. Like it's too far away. We need to be able to work at courses in our area or close to the guest. And we were like, okay, well, we're not going to get a private par 3. It's just not happening. So we need to introduce the idea of playing 9 holes. And then, we're just like, okay, like screw it. And then when we started it, we had done those first 2 pilot episodes. We got like good feedback. We were like, yo, we like this. It was called On the Bag. It wasn't called Looping with Luca.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then November 2024, after both of those episodes dropped, another guy on YouTube, he's in the golf space. I forget his name, which I shouldn't have forgotten his name because he's actually big in the golf space. He started a golf show called On the Bag.
What's that?
And I was like, no way this is happening. And he was kind of caddying for golf, like PGA Tour players.
Oh, wow.
I was like, nah, man, like no way. Like I knew it. Someone was going to take the idea. Like not like take the idea like as if it was mine only. Like it's not it's an idea that's been used before and a concept that's been used before, but I was super cheap.
What's the chances that he has the same name too?
And then he called it On the Bag, and I was like, oh man, we should have got a copyright. Like I was so pissed. I remember like being like, damn. And it was the end of golf season. So I'm like, bro, we're not going to be able to make an episode for another like 5 months. He's going to be hammering out content. He's just going to blow it up. And now he's just going to run away with it. And that's it. He ended up not staying, I don't think, consistent with it. Like, I think he only made like six or 7 episodes.
6, 7.
Yeah. So stupid. Yeah. So then, I catch myself saying 6 or 7 like all the time. And like, it's not even like I'm trying to say it. So then now I'd say it.
I feel like everyone does.
Yeah, I did that earlier today, actually.
Like in every conversation, I'm just like, I think like maybe like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, damn it. Yeah.
Same scenario, actually.
Yeah. And Yeah, I don't know. I remember calling one of my dad's friends. He was like kind of entrepreneurial, and I asked him what I should do. Like this guy took the name and stuff. No, he didn't take the name from me, but
Yeah.
whatever. He took the
Just
name,
happened to
and
use
now
the
I don't
same
want to
name.
like keep posting the content under on the bag.
Mhm.
He was like, dude, change the name. He's like, who gives a shit? Don't go through the hassle of everything. He's like, he's like, call it Looping with Luca.
Oh, shit.
Like he just said the name, and I was
Wow.
like,
Wow.
bro, I was like, we're not calling it Looping with Luca. Like stupid name.
Look
and
at you
shit.
now.
Yeah. Like, you know when you hear something for the first time, it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't stick. And I was like, no, like On the Bag is the sickest name ever.
Yeah.
Because you're so like set in stone on what you've already started and what you've already created.
Mhm.
And he's like, yeah, Looping with Luca. I was like, like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I ended up going to Arizona that winter. So that was around like December-ish. I ended up going to Arizona that winter with a buddy to work at a golf course. So we went for 3 months. So while I was there, me and my partner back home, Fontana, we were going over we'd have like a meeting every every couple of weeks, every month. And we'd be like, hey, like, like spring is coming. Like, we got to figure this out. Like, what are we naming the show? Like, is it going to be called Looping with Luca? Is it going to be called something else? What's the concept? Are we going to be on the golf course? Or we can't go back to doing the other thing? Because how are we going to get a par 3? It was like a whole mess, right?
Yeah.
And he was just like, okay, let's just try Looping with Luca. Like, we kept on saying it, and we were like, it could work. It could work.
Mhm.
And like, you'll be in the caddy suit and everything. It'll be sick. So we're like, okay, come back. While we're there, we're prepping for pretty much everything that happened last season. So all the guests, spam messaging everybody, getting logos finalized, reaching out to courses, trying to get sponsorships, reaching out to companies, sending cold emails. He does more of that. Like, he's kind of the business guy. That's why it's good. We have like a good like teamwork going on.
Yeah, different balance.
Like we both have our strong suits, and we both like recognize that about each other.
Yeah.
So we're able to say like, okay, like you handle this, I handle this. We don't really question each other too much. Obviously, we'll like talk about certain things, but if he's like, like I trust his judgment when it comes to business, and he'll trust mine when it comes to entertainment sometimes.
Yeah.
And so and then I don't know. I came home from Arizona. I was like, okay, like now this is the time. Like this is it. Like if this doesn't happen this summer, I got to go back to the drawing board and figure some other shit out. Because like, what the hell are we gonna do?
And how do you convince a course to be able to let you do that? Because like at the beginning, you obviously have like 0 followers, right?
Yeah.
Or like whatever, very minimal followers.
Yeah.
So like how like.
I remember calling a bunch of courses one afternoon because we hadn't gotten an answer. This was like late April. And I think Woodington Lakes answered first, maybe.
Okay.
And I was talking to like the owner or like whatever, the person that runs stuff. It wasn't the GM or the head pro. I think she was like legit the owner of the course. And I just told her over the phone the concept, and she's like, yeah, I really like it. She's like, I was like, hey, like, because we didn't want to like pay for tee times. So we're like, hey, like, like, can we get like comped green fee? And there's like a moment of truth. Like, like I was like, yeah, like, comp. And she's like, yeah, like, no problem. I was like, okay, sick. Like,
is that
we don't
because
have to pay for it?
You would be like shouting out the course?
Yeah. Like, we were planning on bringing out a production company, and that's also another moving piece. Like, we wanted the production to be so good. So we wanted to hire a company that like really wanted to like, work with the concept and like the concept and move with us. And that's been our production crew for the last like little bit. Shout out Creo. They're beauties.
What were some like some of your best and like maybe some craziest moments during your filming, like during like with the guests you've had on?
Every episode is like its own little story. Like, all the guests were really good. I have like nothing to say obviously bad about them. Like they were all super fun. Every episode was a learning curve. Like, I was new to it too. Like, I'd never interviewed somebody before that either. So you're just kind of throwing yourself in there. And we're testing the concept and stuff like that. I would say like, I don't know, like Mark Anthony episode is like one that my brain always goes to because he's so funny. And like the funniest story that I'll tell people about that day was that was the last week of June. It was a heat wave, like the whole day. It was like all the days were like 35 that week. The day before, I was like chilling by the pool, like just crushing beers. And I think I got like freaking heat stroke.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So I was like, I remember waking up the morning of the episode and I was like sweating buckets. I'm like, oh shit. Like my buddy's gonna kill, like the production company's gonna kill me, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna like everybody's counting on me. We were filming it at Eagle's Nest,
Oh shit.
and we were like, damn, like this is like big, like Mark Anthony, like this
Yeah.
is one of the biggest. It was our third episode.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember going out in my backyard, like having an espresso, and I was like sweating buckets, and it was like 6:30 in the morning. Like
Wow.
it should not have been sweating. But it was a heat wave, so that day was like hot at 6:30.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm not gonna, like, I might have to cancel this episode.
Shit.
But I didn't want to. I'm not gonna cancel
And they were
it.
comping as well, Eagles Nest?
Yeah, yeah.
I would hope so.
I was like, shit, man.
Yeah.
So we drove. Mike picked me up, and I remember telling him in the car, like, yo, like, he's like, dude, are you good? And I was like, no, I don't. Like, yeah, you could just tell, like, I wasn't talking. I was like trying to like not throw up.
Yeah.
Were your nerves kicking in at all at that point too? Like, do you think that had something to do with it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get too nervous when I'm doing on an episode because
Yeah.
of like the guest or the interview. I'm more nervous about just like everything working out with the production company, with like no mistakes, nothing goes wrong, no mess ups. So like I guess I was getting a little nervous maybe there, but it was more just like I feel like I'm gonna faint. So we pulled up to the course. I remember messaging him like, you know, like whatever. That's also another thing that I'm nervous about is like the guests aren't going to show up and we're like at the course like, waiting.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, bro. Like this guy's not answering his phone.
Yeah.
Hopefully he answers. I remember getting an iced coffee and the production company was like, yo, you good? I'm like, nah, like I'm like honest to God, like I might faint
Yeah.
like during this episode. They were like, holy shit, like, okay, whatever, like start drinking iced coffee. So I'm like shaking and stuff. Like it was not good. Mark Anthony pulls up. First time ever meeting him. Beauty. Met him. He's like, dude, it's so hot. I forgot my hat. He's like, we got to go in the pro shop and get a hat. So we go to the pro shop. We like buy a hat. And like, if you go back and watch that episode, like you can see me like struggling in the background to like stay up. Like at least I know that's what's going on in my head.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you just see me in the background and I'm just like trying to be like in front of the camera and like laugh and be presentable for him because he's on a freaking show. Like I have to.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I was like trying to talk. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. First hole, I'm like, okay, like let's just try and get through it. First hole happens. It's like extremely hot out. Now it's like getting hot because it's like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. I'm like, okay, maybe if we start drinking, like it'll get better or something. So we just start hammering a beer on the second hole and it helped. And I like I woke up a little bit again.
Oh shit.
And so yeah, then the rest of the episode happens. He's like the funniest guy ever. I loved making that episode.
Yeah, he's great. Maybe you were just hungover then, because you know they say you have to have a drink after.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I was a little hungover, but it definitely was the heat, like for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause I've been hungover before, and I wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes. We had like a bottle of wine.
Oh, that's sick.
We had espressos.
Oh yeah, he
My
made a
dad-
joke about
My
the
dad
wine.
made a sandwich for him.
Yeah, I
The
remember that
Firmino.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a blast.
Even Claudio was telling us like he's not really a golfer, but when he golfed with you, he did pretty good.
That was a sick episode too. Like every episode was special to me because of the
Yeah.
person. Like it was just a cool thing. But yeah, I've
Yeah.
known Claudio my whole life. And
Mhm.
yeah, he said that he wasn't that he doesn't golf, but he was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything crazy ever happen like while you're helping someone? I'll tell you like what I have an idea of a crazy story for you if you want to hear it first, and then you could think maybe.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if you how many times you played Scarlet, but if you remember like
I played once or twice.
Okay, there's
Can't
like
remember too much.
there's a couple of holes. There's like one where you have to shoot over the water, and then there's one beside that. I don't know if you remember. Anyways, so
Okay.
I'm teeing off with a 4 hybrid, a bunch of Canada geese right in front of like
Oh.
they're like
Oh,
maybe
I don't
20 feet away or something. Like shit, like you know when in golf when you don't want to aim for something,
Yeah.
it's usually when it happens. So I'm trying so hard. Like I'm like, okay, I need to get this tee shot. I need to. Don't I hit it? Stinger right into the neck of one of them.
man.
The thing collapses and it's just sitting there, like it tucks its neck into its body and it's just sitting there like this,
No way.
just looking around. I was like, fuck. You know, I feel like I've never felt so bad in my life. And the guys are like, come on, it's okay, whatever, just re-tee. Fucking go again. Thank God I didn't hit them again, but it was a bad shot again and it almost hit them again, but it went right through. It was like the most tragic golf story I've ever.
Yeah. Fuck the
it's-
geese.
Oh, but it's bad though. I felt so bad,
Yeah.
man.
Did it survive or what?
it started walking around after, but it was
Okay,
wobbly.
Good sign. Good sign.
But then we saw Coyote later on, so I don't know, maybe.
He was the one that couldn't get away.
Yeah.
But anything crazy like that ever happened? Or?
Funny enough, you triggered something. It wasn't
Yeah.
from the show, but when I was caddying in Arizona, somebody hit a tee shot. This probably may never happen again in my life, bro. They literally nailed a bird in the sky. The bird blew up.
Oof.
Wow.
Like the feathers went everywhere.
So like a good player,
Crap.
like
Yeah,
would
like
have been a hard shot.
Yeah, it was a hard shot. We were all like, oh, like it was. Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't even believe that happened.
Shit.
But I don't know about the show. I mean,
no, even
I don't think
anytime.
nothing crazy because I'm trying to think of the show and like if something crazy did happen, like it would have been a social media clip, and I can't think of any like crazy clips.
Yeah.
Just in general, when you're on the course, are you the type of guy that will support people, or do you like chirping too? Maybe like if you're out with your friends or something.
Yeah, different. It depends on who I'm playing with. If I'm playing in like a serious match, I don't know. Yeah, I got buddies that'll chirp, but then I also have buddies that we're like both respectful of each other, and we just like try and let each other play their game. I don't know.
Yeah. What are some of your favorites?
Chirps?
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't chirp too much.
No?
I don't try and get in people's heads.
Yeah.
Unless like they're pissing me off and like they're saying shit, then I'll maybe clap back.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like I can't even think of something.
I love when off the tee, like it opens up over there. You're good.
Yeah, no, see, like I don't do those kind of stuff.
Me and my buddies do it all the time. We fuck around with each other. It's funny.
I'll say don't 3-putt a lot. Like if somebody's like confident and they like strike the green and they're on in regulation and it's like a 10-foot putt, I'll be like, yeah, nice shot, but like just don't 3-putt.
Yeah, that's good.
And then they're like, oh.
That's like everyone always says, like after a good drive is always when you mess up, right? Like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Drive.
And like 3-putting is such a thing.
I don't know. I don't remember where I heard this from. I think it might have been like, I don't know if you know the Bryan Bros. Yeah. I think one of them was like, oh, nothing breaks at the speed of light or something. Like the putt, like they just fucking darted a putt over the hole and nothing breaks at the speed of light. It's funny.
But you said you were big in YouTube golf.
Yeah.
Before we started. Yeah. Who are some of the guys you watch?
Like Grant, Bob Does Sports. They actually we were just looking at it before. They just dropped a video with LeBron.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Shit. Did they
yeah,
actually?
yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
It's like, see, like that's the thing too. I feel like that space, you don't even have to be a good golfer. It's like about those moments in between, which is what you're kind of saying, right? With your show, like the guest makes it special.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't know. I find that's why I think it's like a really big opportunity, because if you could have the right people on and you're like, I feel like you're pretty enthusiastic when you're on the course too. So I feel like that makes the show, right? And I mean, you seem like a pretty good golfer too, but you don't have to be, right?
Yeah,
so
no,
cool.
you don't.
Keeping it humble. You're keeping it humble.
No, because I look at the people that are better than me and it's like they're miles ahead.
Yeah.
And it's like I might never.
What's your handicap?
I'm like a 10 handicap.
Okay, that's
9
pretty
index,
good.
but yeah, I guess and the index is like an indicator.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of math, but it depends on the difficulty of the course.
Yeah.
So at a like a harder course, I might be like a 14. But then at an easier course, I might be like a 9, 8.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
And what's your most important tip for like someone to drop their handicap?
Consistency. That's probably why mine hasn't dropped. Like you get to a point where you plateau, obviously, and the only way you're really gonna get better. I mean, that and lessons. I think that if I played 3 times a week for a whole year, I would get extremely good. But that's hard to play 3 times a week.
So the tip is money.
Literally get rich and you get better at golf. And then you can pay for more expensive clubs and everything like that too, more than lessons.
You'd be like rich. You'd be like a Jake Paul of golf.
Yeah.
He started like his own gym and shit, his own boxing gym.
Yeah, literally.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
A lot of money.
So if you can caddy for anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Oh shit. I say time and time again that I want to caddy for Kyle from Nelk.
Okay.
It's a random. It's a little bit of a random person, but I feel like he was somebody that like I watched grow a company.
Yeah.
And like like always looked up to like him. I was watching them like before they blew up and stuff like that. Especially him being from Toronto. Like I don't know. I just love like his progression and his story. He's somebody that I've always looked up to, and he's somebody that like I feel like we would just buzz out.
Yeah. I feel like that's someone that you can look at and you could be like, he made it out doing what I kind of want, like same space.
Yeah, he just did his thing.
Right? Yeah.
I feel like there's also a lot of similarities too. Like he was in film school. He dropped out. He worked at a golf course.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he like I feel like when I've heard him do interviews, it's like a very similar I don't know, formula, I guess.
Yeah.
As to what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
One thing I like about Kyle and Nelk is like they're always elevating. They're always trying to do something new.
Yeah, exactly. They start the beer like what's next for him? He's probably gonna tap into production and stuff like that. Like he could actually save comedy, the like movies. Like he could make the next Superbad Kyle.
You think so? Yeah.
I think he's smart enough like to make the next Superbad. They have the money to do a low budget film. They have the pieces to go and get like a up and coming actor that isn't established.
Yeah.
Like I actually think that if he started a production company, he could do it.
A duo for sure.
He could he makes the next Office. Like he's good. I think he's no glazing. But I would trust him. I think he would do it.
Yeah.
No, honestly, as we were talking about him, like I was just thinking of something like with Kyle. I find that like he'll find like a new passion. Like right now, he's really into fitness and like he's really into running. I think he just did a 100-kilometer marathon. On live stream.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like, bro, who's like you get into a passion and you just think of like doing something like that. Like, it's
just
crazy.
Pure commitment.
I think now he's trying to go on like a tour or something, like a running marathon tour.
Yeah.
Or some shit. Like, bro, he just like
that's why I look up to him because he's just like the 100-mile thing. Like there was a 100-mile documentary. Me and my buddy watched it when we were in Florida. Like one of the nights we were legit watching. I'm like, dude, I want to go running right now.
That live stream?
No, not the live stream, but he made like a documentary after.
Oh, okay.
So it's an hour-long documentary. He talks about all this stuff and like, dude, I love the delusional aspect behind it. Like he didn't run. So the fact like 100 miles is insane. I don't know how much that is
But wasn't there like breaks in between it or something?
Yeah, because like you physically have to.
You can't. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like I got a friend that runs regularly and he told me he's like, dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
100 miles, they run from like Arizona to Vegas or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Wow.
So and like that's why I like him a lot because he'll just do that because he's just like fuck it. Like if you put your mind to anything, it can get done.
Yeah.
And he does it time and time again. And
again,
he'll continue to do that with something else.
Yeah.
And 5 or 10 years from now, he'll be on to something else.
Like
I don't follow them so much. I mean, I still do. I still follow them and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, like their content, you know, people like rip on them because it's like, bro, what the fuck are these guys still doing? They're like, they're in their 30s, they're partying and stuff. It's like, okay, that was the brand that he started out when he was 22.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not going to keep on doing that when he's 50.
Yeah.
He's obviously in a transition phase.
Yeah.
And he's just going to that next spot. And so, I think fitness and stuff like that. But he also has a seltzer too.
Yeah.
So he's got two things going at once, but it's sick.
Yeah.
I like it.
So talking about like future plans, what are your plans for the future of your show?
For the show, it would just be, you know, continuing to do the show. If we can get to a place where we're doing the show full time all year round, in the winter it kind of messes things up. We want to be able to get to a spot where we can go to, even if it's just for, let's say 4 weeks or 2 weeks in Florida, we make like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
We don't have to be in Florida the whole winter or Arizona. It's got to be like one of those two places. But just consistently making episodes, I think it could be like a 10-year thing. Like I think it could go on for long. When we thought of the idea, you know, Hot Ones with the Hot Wing show,
Evans.
that was a huge inspiration for us. That's like what we kind of wanted to make the show of. Or base it off of in a sense. And like, yeah, look how many episodes they're doing. Like he's just going to keep on doing that. Like he can genuinely probably do that till the day he dies.
Yeah.
I don't know about health wise, about eating the wings. But like,
the Mark Anthony episode kind of reminds me of that because he's like complaining about the heat and shit, right?
Yeah. Like he can just keep doing that show. And it's like, that's freaking sick.
Yeah.
And if you go back, like, and you go look at their guests on season 1, like, it's not like you had like all these crazy guests out that were like extremely famous and shit. You start with the people that you can get and you work your way up, and sometimes you get a big guest that you didn't think that you can get on, and one big guest can change everything.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, like LeBron James is on
Bob Does Sports.
Bob Does Sports.
It's crazy.
And people want to do it because well, in terms of golf,
Yeah.
like golf is a sport where everybody could play, and it doesn't matter if you're really shit, you can get enjoyment out of it. So like
Yeah.
I think Tiger Woods had a quote. I'm gonna butcher. I'm not gonna quote it exactly, but I'm not gonna go and shoot threes like I'm freaking Jordan.
Yeah.
Like it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I can have a shot that's good enough, or as good as Tiger Woods' shot.
Yeah.
Like that happens. Like people, like amateurs will go out, they'll make a putt, they'll make a 9-footer and be like, oh, and your buddies are going nuts. It's like that doesn't that I'm not grabbing the puck and doing a spinorama around McDavid. I might do it in beer league, but it's not the same.
Yeah. But that's
you know
what gets
I mean?
you hooked on golf, right?
That's what the drug is about golf.
I've told this story before that my brother, the same guy that was doing wheelie or whatever, circles on the green, he made a chip in from 20 feet out on like one of his first times playing, like maybe third time playing golf.
That's what gets you hooked.
Now he's actually willing. Like before he was like, no, I'm not coming golfing, but like now he's actually willing to come golf.
Bro, people will change their whole life around if they get a chip in. Like I remember my first chip in at Kettle Creek. I was like 7, and I remember like that feeling. Like I remember where I was on the fairway. Now, still to this day, when I go back to that course, I'm like, bro, like I made this chip in here, and I still remember it. Because I was golfing with my dad, and my dad went like crazy. Yeah. And that's what gets you the bug.
Like at 7 years old though, did you understand like what you just accomplished?
Like I understood the game, and like that doesn't happen. Like I remember like it was a far shot. Like when is that ever gonna happen again? I guess. But
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't thinking of like that, more from like a fun standpoint. But
I feel like that's like hitting a full court shot or something in the NBA. You know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Probably same chances, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I can't even reach the net, bro. I can't even from half court. I have to start doing a granny shot or something.
Running start.
But that's why golf is like. I think all these like now celebrities and stuff like that, like DJ Khaled. Where the hell did that guy come from? Like the guy's like the biggest golfer ever now. He loves it because he probably went out once, and it's fun as shit. It's like 4 hours. You're outside. It's good exercise. You got your buddies. You're cracking beers. You're shooting the shit. And it's the sickest sport.
So like I don't know, like it's pretty obvious that like YouTube golf has like brought some recognition to the sport, but like do you also think like it could be hurting the sport as well?
No.
No,
I don't.
Not even when they're doing like ridiculous things on the course, because I know you don't like that.
But I mean, like that. I don't know if that's like I guess it's ruining the sport. Like there's a whole thing right now where it's like make the game bigger, make the game smaller. When it's I guess you have kids doing stupid shit. In that realm, I guess so. Then it kind of sucks. People just also do some stuff for views and stuff too. Like I'm never gonna do that. Like there's people that like take like divots out of greens and shit. Like I can't be doing that.
But how about like those challenges that people do that like it won't ruin the course, but it's like not traditional golf?
Like the break 50s and stuff like that.
Yeah, or like Bob will play Grant Horvat blindfold, or Grant Horvat will be blindfold.
No, I think it's all fun.
Okay,
all fun and games.
As long as you're not ruining the course.
It's getting more people in the game.
Exactly.
It's more fun. I don't think.
I feel like something crazy is what will attract somebody, because like I don't know, like from the outside looking in, I feel like golf is like an old man sport, like you mentioned earlier, right? Like it's something that like your dad will play, or like your uncle, you know. But like I don't know, I just think like just seeing that kind of stuff, like the fun around it, like it's gonna bring the younger audience in.
I guess golf right now is in a weird spot where in 10 years from now it might be in a completely different space. Because if you looked at golf 10 years ago, or like let's just say in 1990, it was only like old guys. Realistically, and now it's becoming very tapped in by like the youth market and stuff. So I guess so. I don't know where golf is going.
Like I think something to do, like it has a lot to do definitely with like the price, because like clubs are expensive, like tee time's expensive.
As you can't play it on your street. Like if a kid with like a basketball net, it's like you can get a basketball net and just play basketball 24/7.
Like you got to get there, you know what I mean? You got to get there.
I think that's why I didn't play as much as a kid, because I probably would have played way more.
If there was at work, like how
if there was a golf course in my like across the street where I was able to walk to, I probably would have golfed a shit ton more.
Sure.
But I do think that YouTube golf is gonna carry. I don't know. It might be like some crazy ass hot take, but I do think that YouTube golf, like you guys see, like Grant Horvat made the U tour. What's it called?
With the Bryan Bros.
That, honest to God, it's gonna sound stupid. I think that could like surpass the PGA Tour.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like somebody listening to this right now is probably like, "You're a freaking idiot, Luca the Caddie." But it could.
There's
because
guys
I'd rather
like me
watch.
that,
I would rather not. I'd rather watch him over freaking Ludwig sometimes. But like, yeah, I mean, from an entertainment standpoint, I'd rather maybe watch a content creator. Like if, let's just like Daddy Wellness. He's like a big content creator. You guys know Daddy Wellness, right?
I don't know if I've heard
no?
of him.
I think
okay,
so.
like freezer tarps.
Familiar.
I don't know if I've heard of him.
No? Okay. But like one of these like social media guys, you know, it's just, that has like 1 million followers, not even.
Okay.
A couple 100,000 followers. If he's playing in a golf tournament against like a Kyle from Nelk, a Bob Does Sports, that guy, another content creator, I might be like, yo, this is sick. I'm going to watch this whole tournament because it's like, I don't know.
Did you watch the creator tournament?
I did. Yeah. I didn't watch like it fully, but like it's pretty sick. But yeah, I guess they're not hitting as many crazy shots. But sometimes it's not about that. I don't really care to see people just sticking greens for 4 hours every day, back to back to back.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch like a guy just be chirping a guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Even
they're playing for a sorry to cut you off.
No,
they're playing for like a purse of $1 million that like actually could change their life. Whereas these pro players, there's rookie players that come into the picture and they're chasing a bag too. But for the guys that are winning, like Scotty Scheffler, it's like I could give a shit about another $10 million.
Yeah.
Plus, those guys are like overly locked in, where like they can't add anything to. If they were mic'd up, they probably wouldn't even be adding.
They're
anything.
boring.
But like you look at a guy like Bob. Bob's one of my favorite guys on the internet right now. He's hilarious.
He's so funny.
Like just even everything in between that happens. It's like, I don't know if you saw that clip where he was talking to Grant about like his name or something, and Grant goes, "My real name's not Grant." He's like. Or no, he's like, my first name's not Grant, it's my middle name. Yeah. It's like, so what's your name? Grant Horvath?
Yeah,
or something
Grant.
So stupid. Like
so stupid.
It was so funny, man. I don't know, just like little things like that. Like, you can't get that from PGA or like or whatever. Like you can't get it.
Like use me as an example. Okay, so obviously I don't watch golf, I don't play golf, right? So if I was to watch golf, like I would definitely want to watch something that's entertaining. And I feel like just from watching something entertaining, like you'd probably develop like some sort of passion for it, and like maybe you'd want to go out and play, and like then maybe you'd watch like a PGA match or something, you know, like it, right,
like you're not gonna watch you're not gonna go like as a non-golfer, you're not gonna just go and watch the PGA Tour.
No,
exactly.
You're not. You're gonna be so bored. I get bored half the time, and I love golf, and I understand everything that's going on, and I still get bored half the time. Like I'll watch Sundays because it's like the final stretch, or if it's a big tournament, I'll try and dial in and watch it. But as somebody who isn't a big golfer, it's like, I honestly, I don't care about golf, but my favorite content creator is playing in this golf tournament. Let me watch it.
Yeah, it's
and then I don't know. I think it could.
I definitely think you're right about that. Like I really think I don't know. It's one of the best spaces right now.
And it's just gonna more money and stuff is just gonna be going into it with production and purses, and like the field is gonna grow bigger. Like Kyle's is in. I think Kyle's in the
Grants.
I don't know if he's in Grants. I don't think he's in Grants. He's in the Creator Classic. There's like
that's Dave Portnoy.
There's a few tournaments like that going on. I think he's in Dave Portnoy's.
Oh wow.
So it's like, dude, I'm watching Kyle.
They're doing another one?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Nice.
Wow. I'm gonna watch Kyle.
Yeah.
And if there's a PGA Tour event, that weekend on the same weekend, I'm probably gonna watch the one.
It's good too because you can watch it whenever. Like you don't like, I don't know, if you don't see any spoilers online, hopefully not, then you can watch it whenever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's crazy. But then there's guys like I don't know if you've seen Rory. He'll bash that type of stuff, and it's like
because he's a pioneer in the sport, though. Like I get it, like from where he's coming up. But then you have a guy like Bryson that's way younger, and he understands the YouTube element, and he's kind of diving into that.
Yeah.
So I mean, Tiger Woods isn't going to understand YouTube golf. That's just like anything in life. Though.
If you
like
want
the older
sport,
guys,
if you want the sport to grow, though, you like it doesn't matter who's like you're attracting people, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah, but which is why I think he'll go on like a couple YouTube things here.
Yeah.
As Rory got, actually,
he went on Grants one time.
Did
he was doing like a driving range.
Like John Rahm.
Yeah.
Did you see the episode of John Rahm and Bob Does Sports?
Yeah.
When they're mowing the Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah. See, that's the type of thing I'm talking about.
I was genuinely dying like the whole 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it was so funny.
Yeah, like that's entertaining. Like, it's funny.
Yeah. No, I literally I hardly miss any of
it. I love Biz. He'd be like a Biz Nasty.
Yeah.
I know you're
He'd be like a dream guest on Looping with Luca.
Yeah,
his Sandbagger classics are so funny. They just had a couple Jays players on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Man. YouTube golf. I'm telling you.
YouTube golf, man.
I've told some of my buddies too. I was like, we should start something, but they're too scared. They don't want to do it.
No,
I'm like,
yeah, just do it.
Well, what are some of your like? Do you watch at all, or like you're kind of just like clips and stuff?
It's
like
bad because I'm doing YouTube golf, but I honestly don't watch too much.
Yeah,
I try and watch like the social clips, but yeah, I mean, I don't like.
I guess if you're not doing production, it's not really as necessary because like you could learn some techniques and stuff. But if like there's a company doing that, then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'll watch one here and there if it's like a cool, if it catches my eye. But
you're more focused on like your own thing right now.
Yeah, I think that's just it takes it over more.
Yeah. Would you always do that style, or would you kind of learn from these YouTube channels and kind of adopt some of their styles as well? Like for example, for example, like the challenges or whatever.
We want to do that. Like when we were thinking of the show, it was like, hey, we want to do this interview style with the caddy because, you know, not many people, I don't really think anybody's doing like the caddy and interview thing in the same video. And we were like, okay, this is a cool concept. It's unique. Like, let's just run with it and stay with it. And we don't want to do the whole 1v1 or 2v2 because that's what everybody else is doing. But if that's what people like, yeah, we're going to try and do like a couple concepts this year. And try and switch it up. Like we want to do a 2v2 or like a me versus somebody, a 1v1, just to open the floor to like a new concept. And then maybe the feedback is good of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, if we did a 1v1 or a 2v2 and more people like that, it's like, okay, we're not going to just do that, but yeah, we'll do it here and there.
Yeah. I feel like there's so many different things that you could do these days.
Yeah. So many challenges. Good really like Good's done them all.
Yeah.
They've been going hard.
Yeah.
But I remember, funny enough, Good, like when they were starting to pop off, maybe around 2020. I remember like talking with my friend on a walk and just being like, shit, man, like these guys doing YouTube golf, so sick. Like, imagine like doing that. And he was just like, yeah, but like they're already doing it. And I was just like, yeah, you're probably right, bro. Like, I'm not going to do it. And like that could have started the freaking YouTube golf channel that was just legit 2020, I think. 2021. It would have started 2-3 years earlier. I wish that chapter started earlier, but it is what it is.
It's like that Paul Rudd meme. Look at us or whatever.
Yeah. I feel like one of the most discouraging things like as a creator is just seeing like something that's already existing and like you just have that fear that like, you know, like I might be copying this or like, you know, this is gonna be a repeat. You know, I feel like you just got to get past that, kind of like do your own thing and like maybe do something that already exists, but just like add your own twist to it. Right?
Yeah. Everything's done.
Yeah.
Everything's repeated.
For sure.
Like,
sure.
I remember my brother telling me that in like grade 9. He's like, you got to think of, or no, I said, he's like, you got to think of something new. I'm like,
it's tough.
Everything's done. I was like, I don't know what to do. Cause I remember like in grade 9 wanting to like maybe start a YouTube channel. He's like, yeah, you gotta think of something new. I was like, bro, everything's already done. Like, it's just like, you just repeat shit now.
Yeah. I think that's why like your personality has to come through a lot.
Yeah, it has to be you.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, now I think like I'm a big Gary V. I love Gary V.
Yeah.
He asked for a dream caddy. He'd be another one. Gary V is like the GOAT. He's my favorite human on earth. I haven't met him, but I would assume he would be.
Have you like read some of his books or anything? Or crush it?
I read one book.
Okay.
And actually, I don't even think I did. I think I just lied there. I don't even think I've read a book of his.
Honestly,
but I've been binging his content.
Yeah,
it was a huge reason why I continue to do what I do and like, you know, do my stuff. But cool. He always says, fuck, where were we?
Gary V.
With Gary V.
Cool.
No, yeah, but
something that he always says.
No, what did you ask?
I know, but you had said something, and I don't know why Gary V came to my head.
Is something
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'm having too much fun over here, bro.
Shit.
I'm having too much fun over here.
Said something, and I just thought of Gary V.
But we love Gary V. Great guy.
Yeah,
great guy
too.
Great guy.
Damn. But
whatever.
Yeah, something he said was right.
This will be a good blooper.
Yeah, just losing your
see if I can find a way to cut that. No, I know it's funny. Yeah. I just like to acknowledge it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, to close this off here, in 5 years, what would you want people to say about your YouTube channel or your Instagram page or whatever?
It's a good question. I'm gonna think of such a better answer when I drive home.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know. I hope that in 5 years I'm still doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that it got to a place where like we're having on all these sick guests. And I honestly, if there was one thing, I actually hope it motivates somebody else to go and start whatever they want to do. Because just like how I was watching Cole Bennett make his Lyrical Lemonade World and watching other artists talk about their career. I hope somebody is able to watch the show and be like, I want to start my own thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be golf. I want to start my own world. I want to have merch, and I want to be able to do something like this and travel and get all these cool opportunities and stuff like that. If in 5 years this show is still going on, then I'm doing something right. And I hope that, I just hope it's going in 5 years.
Perfect. Great way
to close. I really hope you get Kyle on the show because, like you said, that's your dream guest.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? I feel like you deserve it because like you've had that dream of being a director, and like now you're kind of directing your own show. Like maybe maybe you weren't thinking of it that way, but you are. Like,
I know
you've accomplished that.
Yeah.
Which is pretty insane.
I got to remind myself of that sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
Where it's like, like when I started all this in 2019, 2020, I'm doing exactly what I wanted to. It just was a weird path to get there.
Yeah.
It was a weird circle. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I love the concept, and I don't know if you know of people in Canada that are doing it right now, but I don't know of many. So
yeah,
I think you're doing a great thing.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, well,
thank you for having me on. No, I want to take a minute here. I've always wanted to be on a podcast.
Yeah,
and like tell my story and shit. So I appreciate you guys and
for sure
love what you guys got going on. Is this an autograph thing?
Yeah, we'll get you signed.
No, gotta sign it. Sign it.
I just noticed the autographs now.
There's some familiar names on there.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I appreciate you guys having me on, and
for sure,
this is like I'll remember this for the rest of my life. Like this is probably the coolest thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, everyone, that's it for today. If you enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Large.
Let's get to this cannoli, no?